So fun, man. It was so fun. Took the deck locals. Oh my god. And then we're going 5-2. Got knocked out in the last round, top 4 versus Kale, and he's playing Dinos. It was the first time I bricked all day. I was like, oh my god. It was so bad. But like, desires. That's the main topic at the moment, right? Desires. 2 desires, not the desires. Because it's a double-edged sword card. Like, it's a +1, right? But it can banish all of your synchrons, which is what you don't want to be doing. Like, you don't want to be banishing your junks because it'll shut off overtakes. But I think that day the risk was worth the reward. That every time I had desires, it gave me anxiety. I like, oh my god, I should feel good about this hand because it's a +1. Like, but it wasn't like that. It was like, oh, I really don't want to use it, but I think I have to. And then luckily it didn't get ashed, and it got me to what I needed. And then after that resolved, I was like, it was just like a relief. And then I guess that's what like kind of eased myself into like, oh, maybe desires is fine, you know. And then the more I kept playing it, I was like, wow, it's really not that bad if you don't banish your stuff. So let's go ahead and get started. Do some test hands. Okay, so we all know what we want to do, right? Overtake. I mean, oh my god, this is amazing. Okay, double overtake. Okay, so right here, we can do quite a few things because overtake it's ash bait, right? You can ash this or bell this, which is kind of annoying, but still, what if you want to play against the deck, you want to stop it early on, but then that's the tricky part because if you stop the search cards, there's so many search cards, and you have so many copies of the particular card you want to summon, which is junk synchron. So it's like if you stop early, you're risking like interacting prematurely. And you can't really ash because you just chain block with converter or the doppel. So it's like your hand has to be very specific because you need to have like Valor or Imperm. So it's like, oh, what do I do? Oh, you know, so it's kind of like you have to run the risk because there's so many search cards. But like let's say, and like let's say they didn't know your hand, right? Because they go, okay, activate. You have 4 cards, right? You have 4 cards. So like, are they gonna interact with this? And then potentially just lose to me just going, okay, then I'll just go converter, you know, like because this already has your starter synchron playing, which is amazing. But for the video's sake, I'm just gonna freestyle and just we're in a vacuum. This is just us. We're gonna just find out what the deck can do and how adaptable is it throughout the drawing and throughout the sequencing, right? So okay, and this is where you save the Doppel, because something you kind of want to just do is just go, oh, tokens. But you don't want to do that. You want to save that consent to Nibiru. So okay, you just go ahead and summon this, and then regardless you're going to have, okay, so chilling 1, chilling 2, this brings back junk, right? I mean, they kind of matter when you get to Doppel because you need to count and keep track. You don't get clogged. So it's not necessarily where they are, it's how many slots you have, because that's like quite problematic at times. Okay, and then since you opened up Illuminate, you don't really need to search off that. Okay, so right here, this is where you're like, oh, what do we do? So you do this, right? Because since you have Doppel in hand, you need to get this to the grave so you can be able to trigger your Doppel in hand. Okay? Okay, so like if they don't Nibiru you here, you're fine because then you just make a crystal wing. Go ahead and use Illumination. Start this monster and reduce by 1 or increase by 1. So you reduce by 1. We'll see what we get. Oh, then we get a dark. Oh, we got a dark. Okay, so then in this instance, you kind of want to add this because you play droplets and you play twisters. So you don't want this in the grave. You have protection anyways, so that's going to end up in the grave. So it's okay. So just add it to your hand. Tribute this one. Special. I mean, you could tribute this, but then you wouldn't have room for Doppel. That's why you tribute this guy. Okay, so then that'll trigger, and then that's when you drop your Doppel, right? Okay, and then this will make your Omega, and you snipe a card in case you're playing against a backrow deck, right? And then you just rip a card, okay? Rip a card. And then these two are going to start making your Librarian, and then you start drawing. And then from here on out, depending on the matchup, you prioritize a Herald up top here, depending if it's like a Drytron or Tri-Brigade, because if you have this engraved and you have this set up on the extra monster zone, it's hard for them to win because they need to attack it twice. And they can't, like, you know, because you protected once and then you can just negate another thing. So it's like you lose their battle phase and you can still have other Omni negates, which is insane. Your Librarian, and then you're going to get your Doppel tokens. Okay. So this is where it differs, right? What you want to do and how you want to end your board, because some against particular matchups you want a particular set of synchros, right? Like I mentioned before, you just against Rytron, against Tri Brigade, you just play this, and then let's say it's prank kids, right? Prank kids is like quite you're gonna play it. So that, for example, you can try to set up this, and then you can set up a Satellite Warrior play, because that means if you go Satellite Warrior pop on their turn, right, which is this guy, for those of you that don't know, this guy, you set up a Satellite Warrior play, you pop the normal summon, and then you have this in the extra monster zone, so if they use Pandemonium, everything gets banished. How cool is that? Like, this is what I mean. You have to depend. It's very matchup dependent, but that's the versatility of this particular deck. Like, you can set up anything you want, and then that's the cool thing. So, but right now we just want to draw. Let's just draw as much as we can. So, let's just go Shaman. Let's go Shaman. Okay, so you can bring back 2. So 1, 2. And you bring back your Doppel again, in case you need the tokens to be utilized. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. Draw. Oh, that's a bit late. Okay, then now you go into your Meta Marcher. Okay. And then we're gonna go bring back this one. Is it this one? It should be this one, because I want to make a. Yeah, that should be cool. Oh, Reborn. That's awesome. Mike, thank you. No, that was actually yours. Then draw a card. Oh, cool. Desires. Okay, so now we get to Desires. Because do we Desires? Because what if we need to manipulate the Excel Synchron? The Excel Synchron doesn't have to be manipulated to maybe make like a. See what I mean? This is very dependent. Like the matchup really depends on what you want to end on. So I think we just keep drawing and then Desires at the end. Because what if? Yeah, I don't wanna be like, okay, Excel Synchron, then you Doppel tokens. If you guys want tokens, the link is in the description. You can message Clinton or check out his Etsy website, and then you use my my promo code to get 10% off, which is cool. It's really cool, and you get this one as well. This one as well. Forgot to draw. Yeah, just draw as much as we can, because droplets and twisters are quite generic, so it'll alleviate the pressure on the synchros. So like if you get droplets yourself, then you have like backup. So let's try to just draw into droplets and twisters. So okay. So we're gonna go effect. So it's level 2 now, yeah. And then just use the tokens. You use the token. To 4. Draw. No Desires. That's fine. This. Draw 1. Draw 2. Then let's try to dig for droplets. Twister. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Perfecto. Did I banish any of the droplets? Oh, there's one droplet. Oh, there's 2 droplets. There's one left. Is that one of them? Is this gonna be one of the droplets, dude? Oh my god. Is this it? Oh, it's twin. No. I could just do this from here. The good thing about this guy is not once per turn, the level manipulation. That's awesome. Okay, so you change this level, make it level 2, and then you make. Okay, and you draw more. Reborn. A warrior play. It doesn't matter. This is what I mean. Depends on what you're playing against. And same thing with like if you were to play against like Tritron or whatever. Make this cool. Okay, so that's your board, right? You set this twin, and then you pass, and then as a follow up, like they have to play precisely, and you have to know how to anticipate in order for this to be impactful, right? Because you don't want to be interacting at the wrong time, so you gotta know and understand the meta decks. Because like already they're starting with 5 cards because you banished one, negate 1, negate 1, negate 1. So like that leaves like what? What do you do? And then you have this as well. This stops like meltdown. It stops pranks plays. It stops sending back rows. Like, and then you just you draw, and then you can go like, okay, it's twin. Discard this. You go this. Add back your junk synchron. Well, this comes back as well. Add back your junk synchron. Summon, effect, and just try to go for a Satellite Warrior play, because you're gonna pop so many, you know. But that's cool. Like that's like the intent of what the deck is meant to be doing. These videos are always long, man. These videos. So if you're here still now, dude, welcome, dude. go get a drink or something. Get a snack. This is the intermission. Just yeah. If you want to get some of these sleeves as well, like any custom sleeves, you can go to your playmat and get any image you want. Any. It's pretty. You have like a quantity amounts, different price range, which is cool. And yeah, just go ahead and use my promo code, or just follow the link to get 10% off, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay, go. We go for 5. Oh, start a converter again. Oh, already is a good start. You love opening these two together. Oh my god, that's so cool. Oh, the Kubalt and the carrier. Okay, so this hand is pretty interesting because like, this is what's cool. So this is what I meant. If they interact early, then they lose to the potential of you having what you need already. So it's kind of weird. So for example, let's do this. We're gonna go for a junk synchron, right? Okay. Do that. And then right here, this is where they can go Eveiler Imperm, but they lose if we had Doppel. Because if we have Doppel, then we go, okay, Eveiler Imperm, okay, it's fine. Tribute, special, trigger Doppel, effect, send, make 5 and go speeder, you know? But we're just going solo here. Let's just see what we can do. Okay, so 1, 2, and some of this. Okay, because we don't have access to Doppel now, but this is where Chaos Ruler is meant to be helping us in that situation. Okay, so we're gonna go speeder. So chaining 1, chaining 2, it gives you a token because you synchroed into a machine or warrior or synchron. I mean, synchron Stardust for warrior. Yeah, let's do that because we don't want to use the junking in the deck because we want to be able to have the potential to top decking it, topping that, or topping overtake and having that in the deck to resolve overtake. Otherwise, you just make more dead cards that you do not want to be having. Where is it? Here it is. And of course, you use illumination. You go ahead and use illuminate, send, just save time. I know a lot of you want the high ceiling to summon this guy. Believe me, I love this guy too. This guy's awesome. But the fact that you need to play what's it called? These guys. Oh, like even 1 Garnet, it seems like I don't want to draw that 1 Garnet. And adding 3 is like, oh my god, it's just a nightmare, dude. Believe me, I want to play it as well. Like I want to, because like once you resolve speeder, you make it, you have it. But it's just like you want the least amount of garnets as possible. And yeah, that's okay. Okay, so then right here you go into your librarian, right? Let's go reduce this guy. Okay, then this and this makes, that could make a crystal if you really want to. I want to just see how we can do. So 1, 2 mandatory, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 exactly. Ooh, oh, I got double. Yeah, that's what you want. That's what it basically is. Pot of prosperity. Get you your double, which is what you need. One thing to keep in mind is that this will miss timing because whenever you start synchro summoning and you, let's say, Meta Marcher or Shaman, well, Shaman can summon it, but let's say you go Meta Marcher. Chaining 1, Librarian, chaining 2, Meta Marcher. It'll miss timing because the last thing that happened was you drew, so you can't trigger this. So you just gotta be mindful with that, okay? You know, like that's because like just 2 variations. Whether you want to just keep drawing side cards, you know. Like if you're gonna if this is game 3 and you set in solemns and they have no you're gonna draw your solemns, man. You solemns and even like an abyss and a question will be enough. There's no way. There's just no way they're gonna win that with 3 strike, 2 solemns. Like there's no way. There's just no way. Okay, so let's go. Let's just do this. Let's go 1, 2, fact. Okay. Yeah, we have to do this. We want to trigger the Doppel. Tribute this. Go start a synchron. Trigger this. Right. And then this is where you trigger your Doppel. And then this right here turns into your Mega. Draw a card. Oh, Call by the Grave. I like the one-ofs. I like one-ofs. Then you have to make room, so banish something. Sometimes you keep it on board in case you want to like grind it out and just standby phase return this to the grave, or snap my face, return this to the grave, you know. But let's just banish it. Hit a card now. And then now we go into our Meadow March. This card is so cool. So 1/2 token. We gotta go for level 1 because we want to make a shaman. Right, shaman. Draw. Oh, another one up. Oh my god. Okay, so we can use that now. Send a cool bolt because cool bolt's cool. Like a little cool bolt. Little guy. The guy's cool. I like that guy. We can yeah. I mean, we won't summon as many level 2s, but I think that's okay. Summon. 1/2 summon. Let's go for this card. Doppel. Not bad. Yeah, let's do this. One, two. Get some tokens here. Oh my god! 3 1-ups back to back! Oh my god! Oh my god! This is where it depends, right? This is where, like, oh, what are we playing against? And then you can make a herald, put it up here, and then that just GG basically. Dragster here. Yeah. No, let's draw some more. Go into this guy. Okay, draw 2. Draw 1. Draw 2. Oh, that's so cool. I like this. Do this. Get this. More bailings. So everything that you synchro summon up top here will be protected, which is nice. It's really cool. I mean, this makes the best, right? Oh, right away. Right away. We just already know that. Makes the best. Draw a card. And this makes your herald up top. Card. Yeah, just do that. Crystal ring. From the card. Oh, droplets. Amazing. So that's your board, right? And so you have this in your hand for fall set this as well. You have a follow-up with Chaos Ruler, giving you the material to make your satellite warrior to just nuke the board, right? And this guy comes back as well. And it's just too much pressure. Because the format, this covers the format at the moment. Because everything doesn't like being banished. So like Drytron, it's a bit odd. They could try to play, but they'll be just banishing everything. So they have to risk that. The thing I told you about setting up a satellite warrior play and then nuking their board and the Pandemonium, it becomes kind of dead because everything gets banished. And then when I try to run it over with the link, you just protect it, you know? But that's, yeah, I think you get the idea. You get the idea of what you want to do. Because, yeah, that's pretty much it. And this basically can be it. I don't want this video to be too long. I wanted to keep it under half an hour so that when I trim it, it'll go down to even further. Because I don't want you guys just unless you watch it at nighttime, we can just chill. You just watch it at nighttime. But yeah, if you sticked around for this entire video, thank you for watching. And I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you enjoyed the decks that I've been showing you guys. Because that's like what I enjoy. And I'm glad you guys enjoyed it as well. But yeah, that's basically it. The next build, I'm gonna be changing it. I'm gonna be testing out some new theories, allures, maxing this out because this and any tuner just sets up more sequences. Playing the Dawnwalkers again. This guy, because sometimes you just have access to speeder and then it's so vulnerable that they go interact. Thank you, Mike. They interact and then you go activate. Another one? Okay, activate. Oh, another one to activate. It's so cool. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Hopefully into the video. Let's subscribe if you haven't, and thanks for watching.